Hello, Pokemon fans. It is the Fracinator here, and today we're going to discuss the new evolution, Sylveon. Alright, when I first saw this Pokemon, the first thing that went through my head was, oh my gosh, how gay is this bag? I mean, just look at him. He's got like bows and ribbons and pink and more pink and bows, ribbons. I mean, don't even talk about the fact that his bows and ribbons are a part of him. I mean, that's just creepy. I mean, honestly, okay. But after watching several videos about this guy, I kind of grew to love her. But one thing that people have been debating on is Sylveon, can a boy Eevee evolve into Sylveon? If that's true, then I think that boy Eevee would be kind of gay. I mean, just think about it. This is a very feminine Pokemon, so I would consider this a female. What some people have been thinking of is maybe Sylveon is the female type, and then there's going to be another evolution that's the male type. But I've seen quite a few pictures, and I do not think the boy evolution will look like this. I mean, just look at this. They are so very different, and I mean, who has a freaking hand coming out of their butt? I mean, this picture is very creative and all, but I think the evolution would look more like this. But we will find out when Pokemon has released this information. But another question about Sylveon is, what type is it? I mean, just look at Sylveon. It's pink and ribbons and cute and, you know, just Sylveon. And some people have come into considering Sylveon being a flying type. But I mean, I would love to see an evolution flying type. And of all these, except for one of them, I could see it as a flying type. I mean, not really, but it has no wings, but maybe its bows are like magical and make it fly or something. I don't know. But that's just one of the types that people have considered. Again, I don't think so, but we shall see. Another one is a psychic type, but honestly, there's already a psychic evolution. I don't think that they would make two of them. See, I mean, I can see this as a psychic type, but sorry, Espeon's already there. Too late, Sylveon. Another type is ghost type, but what does this? How does this resemble any of this? How do they look anything like each other? Cute, funny, feminine, scary, ghastly. I mean, it's just horrifying to think that people would think that this is this. No, that just can't happen. The closest ghost-type Pokemon that looks anything like Sylveon is Mismagius and Misdreavus. See, they're feminine, and they just have a feminine look about them. But even Sylveon, I mean, Sylveon cannot be a ghost type. Even with this and this, they're still two very different Pokemon. Alright, now one that I see probable is normal type. But I think that'd be very boring if Eevee just Eevee, a normal type, evolved into Sylveon, another normal type. No, if Pokemon did that, I would be very upset. I mean, I can see Sylveon, it's all like cute and everything, and I can really see a close resemblance. But having your evolution evolve into the same type, that just doesn't happen. Alright. One that I do not see very probable is Poison type. Okay, well, of all the things, it can not be a rock type. It cannot be a dragon type. I mean, just look at it. There's nothing dragon or rock about it, or ground, steel. There's nothing about those, and a lot of other types. It's not grass, and plus there's already grass evolution. I'm sorry, I said grass. Not really what I meant to say. But there's a lot of types that haven't been taken that it's just not possible for this Pokemon to be. But so some people have thought of Poison type. But Poison is deadly. And does this face to you look deadly? No. This is not the face of this guy. Just look at this guy. This is Drapion. I mean, how does this look anything like this? No. Cute, funny, scary, deadly. They're just two whole different things. I mean, yeah, it's not a Poison type. I can guarantee that. Now, what I find most probable is Pokemon making a new type, a light type, which is why they haven't even told anybody what type it's going to be. They haven't released that into the world, because maybe they want to surprise the world with a new type. Like, I can see this being a light type, and maybe they'll even change a few Pokemon into light type. Like, for example, Cresselia. I mean, just look at it. It looks like a light type. And you don't even have to consider the fact that its rival is Darkrai, the main dark Pokemon, pretty much. It's like Darkrai's whole body is just a shadow. And then Cresselia could be like a light type. I can really see that. So, I honestly think that Sylveon could be a light type. I mean, it just makes sense. They haven't told us what type it is, and for most evolutions, it's kind of easy to tell what type it is. Like, Leafeon has a giant leaf on its head. Glaceon just looks like an ice type by nature. Umbreon, he looks kind of dark and just makes sense. He's black, and then there's Espeon. Espeon is psychic, and purple is kind of psychic in color, and Espeon look like psychic. And then don't even get to Jolteon, Flareon, and Vaporeon. I mean, just their names give away their type. I mean, Glaceon and Leafeon do too. But, I mean, they're easy to tell. Sylveon is obviously not that easy, because just look at it. Just guess what type it is of the types we already have. And the only one I can see the types we really have is normal and flying. But normal is boring, and this thing has no freaking wings. Again, that's its bows are like magical and everything. But yeah. So I don't really see it as a Sylveon. I mean, I don't really see it as being any other type, but light type. So that is the end of today's discussion. And be sure to subscribe, and I will post when we finally figure out what Sylveon really is. I will post and let you guys know. Alright? Goodbye.